Hello! Today I'm going to talk about how to set New Year's resolutions but also to stick to them, because many people in the first 2 months of the year say they're going to do something and then they fall off the wagon. So I have a few tips and tricks that have helped me as along with other friends that I've helped with this, so stay tuned. So the first tip I have for you to stick to your resolutions is to plan. Many people say they don't have time to work out, but if you make it an appointment in your day, then you will. And also, meal prepping really helps too. If you set a day to cook all of your food ahead of time, or just cook your proteins and maybe some carbs, so then that way you can just throw them all on a plate and put it in the microwave and you are all set with a healthy meal. Then also, for me, avoiding foods that I know are gonna make me binge or eat unhealthily, keeping them out of the house is a huge thing for me. So if you really like chips, don't buy chips. Or if you really like chocolate, only buy like the little squares of Ghirardelli's, don't buy a whole chocolate bar. So if you don't keep the things in the house, then you won't eat them. My next tip is to invest. For me, investing and spending money on things makes me put more of my effort into it and makes me work harder if I know I'm paying for it. So for example, I have paid for a Tone It Up meal plan, so if you pay for a meal plan, you're more likely to use it, or if you pay for a nutritionist who will plan out your meals for you, that is a good idea. And also, paying for a gym or signing up for fitness classes, you're more likely to go because you're actually paying. Whereas if you did home workouts, you could just say, nope, I'm gonna go sit on the couch. But if you have a gym, you're wasting your money if you don't go. So that is important. And also, a lot of YouTube channels and other famous like fitness gurus have started a thing called Diet Bet, which is a website where you can spend like $30 and I think it's 2 or 3 months you lose 4% of your body weight, and then if you lose that weight, you get your money back and also the money that people who didn't lose weight, it's money, if you understand that. So I have yet to do that, but I know Shayloss does that and the Shaytards, and they swear by it because if you're spending money, you're gonna work harder, you know? So motivation is a huge part of keeping yourself in a resolution and working towards your resolution. And the biggest thing for me is probably social media. I follow a lot of Tone It Up accounts, bodybuilding accounts, and everything like that on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So just seeing other people who are like-minded like you or working towards the same kind of goals keeps you motivated, and you can get ideas from what they're eating or what kind of workouts they're doing. Or if it's something like Tone It Up, where you're all doing the same workout every day, you'll be like, oh, that person did that, I should probably get off the couch and do that. So that is very motivating. Also, keeping yourself accountable with a friend or family member can be really helpful. I know me and my sister go to spinning classes a lot, or we go to the same gym, so it's like, well, I'm going, so you have to go. Or you both paid for the spinning class, so if one of you doesn't go, then the other person won't want to go, so you have to go. It's just kind of like a motivational kick. And also, one thing I've noticed is that if you cook your healthy meals for a big family, then they will eat it. So you don't have to be surrounded by crappy food if your family doesn't eat healthy. If you're willing to spend some extra time to make extra food for them, they might be more willing to accept your healthy lifestyle. My last tip for motivation is to set goals, whether they be fat loss, weight loss, or just personal goals, or even fitness goals if you're into like running marathons and stuff like that. If you have a goal set in the future, you are more likely to keep working towards that goal so you don't fail. And then I know I don't really do this, but a lot of people who have weight loss goals will set like 5 or 10 pound checkpoints, and then once they reach those, they reward themselves with like new running shoes or a workout outfit or pedicure or something like that. And my last category for New Year's resolutions is to be realistic with yourself. You can't set goals that you can't reach. So if you've never even stepped on a treadmill, don't say, oh, I'm gonna run a marathon in May. Like, that's not gonna probably happen. Or if you are 200 pounds, don't say, I'm gonna lose like 20 pounds a week like they do on Biggest Loser. Because no, that's not healthy. And also, food-wise, do not get so crazy about your food or calories. If you calorie count, that's gonna set you up for disaster, either if you're binging or you're gonna develop an eating disorder. You can still have like cake, just have a bite or a little slice of dessert. You can still have it, just don't say no like every time you're offered. Otherwise, later down the road, you're gonna have more calories than you would have if you just ate it that day. So if you have a fitness or health goal, one of the biggest things is watching what you eat and watching what you drink. For me, sometimes I calorie count, but I usually eat the same things every day, so it's not like helping me really, but definitely sticking to clean, green, protein, healthy carbs, non-processed food, no soda, limiting your alcohol. Alcohol is a huge thing that packs on pounds. I don't really drink anymore because of that, and it destroyed my body my first years of college, so I kind of learned my lesson. But I noticed I've had friends who lost like 5 to 10 pounds just cutting out alcohol, not changing their eating habits, so it's a huge role play. Lastly, find something you love to do. Don't run if you don't want to run. Like, I had tried to make myself think I would be a runner and that I would like running, but no, I still hate running. Like, I can run, I'm not in bad shape, but it's not my thing. So try different types of classes or exercises and see what you love to do, because if you find something you actually like doing, you'll stick with it, rather than saying, oh, I'm gonna train for this half marathon, but I hate running. Like, you're not gonna stay with running, you're just gonna stop working out completely. So those are my tips on how to stick to your New Year's resolution, and hopefully they will help you, and hopefully they will help me. Please click like and subscribe to my channel for more health and fitness like videos, and I will see you later.